welcome, Mr. Shay Willz show. Welcome back. I have the awesome Mike Larry in the building.
What up, dude? What's up? What's
What
up?
up,
What's up,
though?
man? I love
Listen.
the set. I love the whole
Thank
ambiance.
you, thank you for stopping
Yeah,
through.
you know it.
Let's get right into it. So, who or what inspired you to become a comedian?
Well, what inspired me? I feel like I was always kind of comical a little bit, even as a kid. But I was mainly I grew up in the sports.
Okay.
Like I played football, basketball, I was all city, all state, and all that. Comedy ain't coming to my life till I was grown. I was working at Home Depot,
Mm,
and this comedian named Comedian Blackberry.
mm.
He toured Ha Ha Davis now. So
Okay.
yeah, and he was doing comedy, and people was at Home Depot. I was like one of the funniest people at Home Depot, and our stores was closing, and they opened up one store, and they brought people from our store and people from his store.
Uh-huh.
His store's closed too, and so at his store he was funny, and at my store I was funny, and people introduced us to one another, man, and we've been doing
You like, I should take this thing
yeah.
serious.
Dude stayed in touch with me. He got fired for he got fired for cutting somebody's hair in the break room, man.
Oh,
And
no.
he got fired. He stayed in touch with me for like 2 years. Eventually, I got fired, and he called me, kept calling me, like, man, I'm hosting this comedy spot, and I came out there, and it's been love ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
You just kind of just dived in and like,
I just dived in. The first night he was hosting at this club called Mandy's,
okay.
and it was crazy as I ended up hosting that room. Um, I had it for like 6 years, maybe I don't know how many years after that, but you know what I'm saying. I ended up hosting a room, but the first time I was on stage, I got stand ovation. You know what I'm saying, in the bar, in the hood room. But, yeah, and I've been doing that ever since.
Okay. Well, this question kind of the same. It's similar. I was asking, how did you discover your passion for comedy itself? Like, that's when you became a comedian, but have you
Yeah,
always just all your life is love
I
for
love
that?
watching it. Like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. I was big on Def Comedy Jam,
Uh-huh.
Comic View.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I can do it though. You
Right.
know what I'm saying.
Right.
I love watching it though.
Mm-hmm.
Martin was one of my favorite people, man.
You thought it was like hard to get into, like how do you get on stage
Because
and just
you
make
don't
it?
know how to these people feel like when you watch you're like, man, who are these people? You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Making us
how
laugh.
do you do this? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Because it's not a formula. Don't come with it.
Yeah,
No handbook. You just got to be funny as hell.
exactly.
Which you are.
Man, thank you.
So, what was your first time on stage? Like, first, did you bomb, or was you like super
No,
nervous?
that's my first time. My first time was on stage was at Mandy's when
Mm-hmm.
Blackberry was hosting.
Mm-hmm.
He was hosting, and I was nervous. He hosts every Monday, and for the
Okay.
first Monday, I went down there. I just watched,
Mm-hmm.
and he kept trying to bring me up, like, come on, man, come to the stage. He kept bringing my name. I'm like,
Yeah, gotta
because I
feel it. I
want to
gotta
go
feel it in my
home and
spirit,
I
right?
wanted, yeah, I got to feel it in my spirit.
Can't force it.
I want to watch and see what's going on, and I
Yeah,
want it to be. I'm like one of them people. I just got to be, organized in
for
a
sure.
sense,
For
and
sure.
so I had the jokes I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
I practiced them all week, and then I came back next week and went up. Uh,
You
it's
did
been
it. That's what's up. So
yeah,
that
it's been
listen,
there ever
if you
since.
ain't getting over, you ain't bombing that first time. You knew like I can
Man, I could do
do
this,
this.
man. And it was like, and I was going through so much. I was going through a divorce.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I was going through a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was like an outlet for me.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Comedy is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can laugh through your pain. So, who were your comedic influences starting out?
Famous or not famous? Or you just saying
Or
anybody?
like, well, just anybody. More so, like who you like. Dang, I really like they made you like your favorite comedian. I guess you would ask that. Martin.
Martin. Bill
Yeah.
Cosby was one. Martin was one because I watched Def Comedy Jam. He
Yes.
made you want to host a room. He made
Right.
you, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody loved
He was
Martin. Yeah.
spontaneous. He was off the cuff. He was,
Mhm.
right there. He was raw.
Mhm.
He was dressed fresh. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Can dance. Or just
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Bill Cosby, I just love his storytelling.
Okay.
I felt like he make you feel like you're there. He paints the picture,
Mhm.
and if you look at my comedy, it's kind of a mixture of
I was
all
just about
these
to ask
people
you
that
that.
out. Yep.
Right. So it's like your
And Cedric
delivery.
Entertainer is one of
Okay.
them. Yep.
Okay. So your delivery, you kind of learn how to put your jokes together based off the type of style of comedy you like,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what are your favorite stand-up specials? Because although you're a comedian, what do you watch that make you just still laugh to this day?
Bill Cosby himself.
Okay.
Run Tell That Martin.
Yes.
Cat Williams.
Love Cat.
Yep. Dave Chappelle.
Yes. Yes.
Dave. Yep. Yep.
I like how
So
he take the stage and he just actually tell a story. He just
man,
engage you by sitting on the stool.
his
That's
confidence
good.
is
It
amazing.
is.
It's
It
amazing.
is. When you're not afraid to have every moment of laughter. You got to have a cadence, like you say, just like let it breathe. Yeah. What about how long have you actually been doing comedy?
18 years in November.
Okay.
18 years, man. Yeah. I didn't really. I don't know why I don't celebrate it, man. I be seeing people like it's my 2-year anniversary. And, you know what I'm saying? But I just never really celebrate. Maybe I should.
You should.
I think I'm gonna do that next year.
Even if you don't do it all the time, the fact that you don't do it, that's what's gonna make it so monumental because you haven't.
I think it's because I'm just constantly working. I'm constantly thinking what's next, what's next, what I'm about to do next.
Right.
And so, I don't get a chance. But I think I'm gonna celebrate next year. I'm gonna make something big.
You should. I'm telling people need to be having like a roast me. That's fun. People talk about
there you go.
Everybody
there
do those.
Yeah.
If you can handle those.
Yeah.
I seen Kevin Hart not too long ago. Everybody was that Kevin Hart or was that the Tom Brady? That's what that was.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah.
That was funny.
That was bananas.
They be cutting up on there.
Jeez.
So what is the funniest thing that's happened to you recently? Like a funny story.
Funniest thing that happened to me recently. Let me think, man. Oh, I was just. It was just yesterday. I was in the gas station. I was trying to buy some. I was getting my wife some Church's chicken.
Okay.
And there was a crackhead in there. He was like, "Hey man, can you buy me some chicken, man, please, man?" I'm like, yeah, I don't mind. They got specials, you know what I'm saying? They got the little $2 special. I'm like, let me get my man. I said, let me get a $2 special for him. He was like, hey, you mind something to drink too, man? And some jalapeno poppers. No, I'm like, hold on, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Full order.
Yeah, dog. Look, man, you getting 2 pieces of chicken, man. Matter of fact, I'm taking your biscuit. Like, bro, you ain't. You doing the best. Yeah, like, can I get some drink now? Right. You turned it to my son.
Play it on my heart.
Come on, man. So that was the fun. I had to start laughing.
Yeah.
I ended up getting it for him, but it was just crazy.
It'd be the audacity, like, what?
No, Dad, like, bro.
No, like, I gave a homeless man $1 one time. He came back. He supposed to be deaf. He like,
yeah, man. Audacity tripped me out, bro.
That's hilarious. He said he ain't that grateful,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so can you share a behind the scenes funny story from your career?
The funniest thing.
Seen a lot behind the scenes.
I was on the Bruce show.
Okay.
We was in Milwaukee at the can't think of the name of the theater, but it's 5,500 people. But it was so this is my first time ever opening up for somebody that big, a big name, big crowd, ever. So me and my wife going down there. I drove down there. It was a free spot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody plugged me in. I'm like, I don't care, nigga. I'll drive.
Listen.
Well, I walk.
Investing in myself.
So exactly. So we drive down there. We finally get there. And, I go through the back. They tell them my name. They have my name at the door. And they told me, like, go down that long hallway. You'll see the green room. So I go on, I'm walking. It's a long walk, super long walk. We walk, I see a room, but they had like a bunch of little people in there. You know what I'm saying? They had some fruit in the bowl and like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Then I look down, I see a sign that say green room. I'm like, I bet green room.
Right.
I go in there now. This couches, TVs, catered food. They got a chef. Like it's like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in there. I'm like chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, I'm showing my wife because my first time having a big show.
Right.
Yeah,
exclusive back here.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, coming up.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Relax. Put your feet on that couch. You can put your feet on that couch.
It's the green room.
Man, I was early, so maybe about an hour later, Bruce come back there. His manager walks in first. When the manager walked in, he looked at me like so who's this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Not you
like, what
back
up?
there.
And I don't even, and not to mention, I don't even know who I'm looking for.
Okay.
I don't even know the dude who's over the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got the show through somebody else, and they told me to look for a guy named Ted or something.
You back there with the perks, just chilling.
I'm back here chilling. Bruce walk in, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, his manager walk in first. His manager's looking weird, but I ain't paying no mind. Right. I'm like, what's up, man? I'm Mike Lag. He's like, okay, what's up, man? I don't know if this is the dude or not. You know what I'm saying? I realize it's not the dude because Bruce come in. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, man? What you doing? Right. Bruce, the coolest dude I ever met.
I can imagine.
In comedy is Bruce.
Wow.
So he kicking it,
Down
man.
there. Yeah.
Oh man. We talking to my wife, me and my wife, we telling us these stories. And how long y'all been married? You're married? Okay, brother. Okay, Pam. Oh yeah, man.
That's how you be too.
Me and my wife, man. You know what I'm saying? I was married once. He telling us all these down south stories. Maybe about 30 minutes go by, right? Another dude come in the back. He said, "Hey man, anybody seen Mike Larry?" I was like, "That's me, man." He said, "Hey, what you doing down here?" I'm like, "It's the green room." You know what I'm saying?
All this comic stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the green room. He's like, "No, man, you're supposed to be in the other room." The room I passed. With the little bitty small room with the little.
That can't be for me.
I said, "Man." So it literally, I knew what level of comedy I was at when I seen. I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad. I'm in the Bruce room. Let me go back to the guest spot room." So I go back down there, we chilling, and he, I ended up going up. But yeah, that's
a good experience.
The humbling best experience I ever had.
It's definitely levels to this, but it's
cool.
It's
levels. Right. Yeah, I thought
Listen, that's all right, because now you see what it looked like.
You know what I'm saying? Now your boy over there.
Now your green room, and not for real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
So how do you cope with the pressures of fame and public scrutiny?
I want you to elaborate. What you mean?
More so like, the people, I know people recognize you out. How does that feel, like, being known publicly as well?
I love it,
with
man.
Your family, you like the energy from that? Or,
Yeah, I love it, man. I played in this movie called Once Upon a Time in Detroit.
Okay.
And I was playing, the character I played was horrible. Mm-hmm. Like when in the movie I get killed. You know what I'm saying? Okay. When I died, niggas clapped.
What?
They were so happy. And it was my first time playing that character. So I'm in the movie sitting back, dude shoot me or whatever, man. They like, "Oh God." I'm like,
you deserve it, like damn.
What's up, man? Y'all like me? Like, I forgot it's the character, you know what I'm saying?
Right, ain't personal.
And I had a lady come up to me and say, yeah, I mean, your character was just, I was so disgusted with you. I mean, not you for real, but just, oh my God. Like, and it was like, dang, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hold me accountable for this man.
No, come on, man. But I think the first movie I ever did was Buffed Up. Okay. And I played Kudo with the glasses and all that, selling glasses. And that just kind of, as far as Detroit wise, it just made me, like, people knew who I was. Young kids, man. I was going to schools and high schools and middle schools, man. They would go crazy. Yeah. And so it was kind of fun. It was cool. It's cool, man. I love my city. I love people treat you good in your city when you know. And I've maybe did I'm in probably about 15 movies right now.
Okay, now come on, IMDb.
Yeah.
You gotta get your little channel going now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Keep on building that on up. So what about any public scrutiny? You ever get any backlash from people like far as this, because celebrities kind of go through that a lot too. Do you tune it out, or do you care about what people say?
No, you can't. You can't. Like, sometimes I had some viral videos that went viral, and you would get people, saying crazy stuff on there, but I don't even read it no more. Yeah. I had to learn not to read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them say what they're going to say. Yeah.
It's going to grow. Whatever you get, it's going to grow.
Exactly.
Right? What was the best night of your life in terms of comedy?
The best.
Well, you like, this was the night. I remember.
It would have to be one of the shows I produced. I did 2 one-man specials. Okay. I did 2 specials here in Detroit. And the first one was, it was 5 years in the game, and I put it's called I Left My Kids in the Car, and I sold out the Renaissance High School.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it was 600 people sold it out.
That's nice.
And that was one moment, but maybe 2 years ago, I took my last special called Trying Not to Backslide. Okay. Trying Not to Backslide. It was at the Redford Theater. And I sold it out 1,500 people. So I think that was the greatest.
A good feeling seeing it filled out like that.
Because these people come here for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The work I put in, and you know what I'm saying, and God just blessed everything. Yep. I think that was the most humbling best experience.
That's a good feel. Yeah. See, like my work really.
The city came out. People who I supported me back. It was love. It was all family there, kids.
That's a good feel. So do you write your material and memorize it, or do you freestyle your material off the top of it all?
In the beginning, I wrote my material. I wrote everything that I talked about. I was boom, 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 boom. I was talking about 5 jokes. Them were the 5 jokes I was doing. I get on stage, I don't care what happened. You're going to be like, man, somebody your mom. Yeah. Anyway, so, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying.
Boom, 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 boom.
Knock me on my square, right?
Don't, you know what I'm saying? And I was good at that.
Okay.
I was good at my material. Like that's what I
That's
was
good.
concentrating on, and I would practice at home in the mirror, and I was rehearsing. It was like a script almost, but I knew how to make it sound like it was, you know, right in the minute. Yeah. As I matured in comedy, maybe after 4 or 5 years, I started learning how to. My man Blackberry was telling me, man, you gotta loosen up, man, and you know, go in the audience a little bit. And I was scared because I didn't want to bomb.
Right.
You know, so I knew if I do this, I'm gonna do good.
Right.
You saying go over here, and then I'm gonna try and come back. It might be hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might do your material, but when it's going good, you might say, hey man, look at your hat. Man, look at your hat. Okay, yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so once I learned how to do that, it became addictive, man. Like right now, I think it's been shows where I could talk about everything in the room.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? For 60 minutes. You know what I mean? And now they got a name for it. They call it crowd work.
Crowd work. Okay, but it's the same thing like freestyle. You just kind of off the top of the dome.
Crowd work, man. They call it crowd work, freestyling. You ask, hey man, how long y'all been married? And we're married 10 years, 10 years. Well, why she look unhappy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, how many years you got? Where you work at? It's certain questions you ask to get into that, and people will give you what you want.
But you know what's crazy, when you actually know how to do crowd work, it actually shows their comfortability on the stage. So that makes everybody else feel like, from that point, they're like, he's confident. People want to see confidence when they're gonna laugh too. When they feel like you scared, they're like, they ain't gonna laugh.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
It's like a dog. They sense fear. Listen.
Exactly. you and I tell people that, especially newer comics, like you know, the audience can smell your fear.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When you up there, you looking nervous, you scared. They're like, oh man, he a punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or they might talk over you.
Like, you need us.
But if you look like you confident, I've seen people be confident and their jokes not funny, but people like
still laugh.
So it's almost like people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you may not be the best looking, but you smell good, you dress good. You know what I'm saying? People, and you're confident. They be like, dang, maybe she is fine. I don't know. Like, or maybe he is fine. What am I missing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You try to figure out why you attracted to him or what's going on, but it's that.
Because, you know, when people have confidence, you're trying to see, why are you so confident? What you
like,
know that I don't know?
What about you? And that's why you hear people talk about, like, certain women get attracted to dudes who be ugly with money. Yeah. Because dude got money, he confident. Like, nigga, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You you know, or a woman who, you know what I'm saying, who got confident, don't, you know. We like, that's just intriguing.
It is. It is very, very intriguing. Yeah. Like, that's different. Yeah. Yep. I like that. How do you handle tough crowds or hecklers? Have you ever had a crowd, you like, these jokes don't work on this crowd, or you like, they just trying to throw you off the square?
In the beginning, it was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was boom, 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 boom. And so the crowd tough, I might get louder or whatever it takes to get their attention. And then I'm out of there. And normally if I don't kill, I still do kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But now, by being so experienced, I love hecklers. I done seen it all.
Just chop them up.
Yeah, I know what to do. You know, whether, you know, new comic advice, sometimes you go out, if somebody bring you up wrong in the room, still, you know, rowdy, whatever. No
respect yet.
I bring myself back up. I go back out. I'm like, hold on, man. Cause y'all, hold on, man. Y'all calm down. Y'all ready to lie? Yeah. Just give me 10 minutes. I ain't gonna be out here. I'm about to reintroduce myself. Yeah. And so it kind of reset the room. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I go out and bring myself back up, and now they clapping, and then, you know, they may not get nobody else sometime, but they give me a couple minutes because they're like, well, what's this nigga that's trying to control us?
Trying to control the room.
Yeah. What's wrong with him? What's
how
up?
You do it, though.
Yep. That's how you do it.
It's in your favor for sure at that point.
Come on.
Yeah. It's good. You know all the little tricks and shit.
Yeah, man, I've been doing it a long time.
What was the best city you performed in?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Chicago is like us. They're like us, but the spot that I was in was a comedy spot. It's called Jokes and Notes. Yeah, a young lady named Mary Lindsay. She been around with. She had this spot with. I think it was a different spot at the time when Barney Mac and all them, Cedric Entertainer, all these people that came through this club. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of new, maybe about 6 or 7 years, and she allowed me to co-headline with another comedian named Martez Jackson. Okay. And that was the best experience. I was like, man, I love Chicago. From that point on, I just love Chicago.
Do you go back often to perform there? Or
I go back often, at least once a year, at least.
That's good. Okay.
So,
So if you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Somewhere you haven't been that you want to sell out.
mm, I think like Jamaica, some Africa,
Nice. Okay, now.
somewhere just different. You know
Got
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
And I just want to see if I'm able to translate what I'm doing to them.
I think you would.
You know what I'm saying?
It would give what it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. Yeah. This
So
is
that
really,
would
like
be
you said,
some
just a bigger place to be at. That's all.
bigger place, yeah, man. And I want to see if they get, our sense of humor or my sense of humor.
Have you been over there yet?
Never.
Okay. So now you should, when you do take a vacation, that's what you need to do. Just why not?
That's
you there? Listen, who I need to talk to? I'm about to go on stage.
You 2 steps ahead.
Go for it.
2 steps ahead.
Yes, that's gonna be dope. I can't wait till he actually hear it.
Yes.
Yes. Look, manifestation. We manifest everything.
Come on, man.
It happens. Stay tuned. So, what do you think about the current state of comedy today?
I think it's
I asked that because you have 2 sets of comedians. You got stand up, internet. Internet now is different.
I think it's a different voice. You know what I mean? I think that I respect both ends of it with the internet comedians and the regular stand up. I think that us stand up comedians have to adjust a little bit. It's a different era. It's new. Like we gotta get on the internet. We gotta make these videos sometimes. You gotta utilize the social media aspect of it. And I think it's a learning experience for both sides. It's for the internet comedians, they need to learn how to be a stand-up comic and hit some of these rooms and see what it feel like. Because at the end of the day, once they get to so many followers, they'll be on tour and you're gonna have to experience this. You know what I'm saying? And then for the stand-up comedians, you need to, learn how to do that because this is what the comedy clubs is looking for.
They need, for sure.
They looking for people that know how to run the social media, who got a following, and you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a bridge that needs to be
all learn
merged together.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Good. But I love it. I love where it's going. Yeah.
I think just collabing with people is good, like you said. Learn, like, teach me something, I can teach you something.
Exactly.
Putting it together, that's a hell of a show.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. Teamwork is the best word.
Dream work.
That's right. So, what has been the most rewarding aspect of your career? Out of your 18 years, what was the most?
Man, I think just looking at everything, my bodies of work come together. You know what I'm saying? From I got just being creative. So like I got a talk show now called the Mike Larry Show. The stand-up specials I done, the movies, and I think all that together just is you like. Sometimes you running a race and you keep your head down so long you don't even realize that how far you weigh. You know how far it leads you maybe or where you at until you lift your head up. And I think I'm at the point now where I'm kind of like lifting my head up slowly, like I'm doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like so I'm kind of enjoying the ride now.
Okay. I'm gonna pause there. I'm gonna make sure that because I had a phone call come, I had it in. Make sure it's still recording. At least it don't cut off when the phone rings.
Oh yeah, real talk.
To make sure. Well, in that, I think that's where your 18 years where you're celebrating your comedy comes in. That because of course you're not looking at everything you're doing at the moment because the thing is you steady just keep working. We're gonna find something else to do. What's next? What else are we at? So when you really look at, like you said, over the track record of 18 years, you got a lot that you've accomplished. So that's what the celebration should be about. Especially honoring you in that moment of how far you come and still going. So that's what you should.
And what's so funny is I'm just one of them people who do things who I don't really. It's weird. I'm kind of quote unquote shy a little bit. Like when people give me accolades and all that, and it's like, like somebody can be like, man, you did good, man, something. And after so long, I change the subject. Like, man, what the Lions doing? You know what I'm saying? It just feels funny. You know what I'm saying? So to throw something and then for everybody to celebrate me is like weird to me.
You know what it is? I think a lot of people in our community, we're not used to celebrating us. That's what we're so hard on ourselves. You feel bad because you feel like you gloating or you feel like it's really nothing wrong with just it's affirmations of yourself. We need that. Not that you need the validation, but that's a good feel. Like, why not? You got to embrace that love because people giving you their flowers while you're here and smell them. You're not used to receiving those. That's what it is.
Because it just feel funny throwing it for yourself. Like, maybe somebody did it. And, I show up, it's cool. But like, hey, y'all come celebrate me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at all what I've done. Like, And it's like,
Yeah, no, just get you a
yeah,
team. It won't be cringy. I get what you're saying though,
yeah,
because it's like you don't want to be like, bang. It's not even that. It's just like, hey, listen, my accomplishments, but you get a team that's gonna be able to push that for you, and watch
yeah,
how it's gonna be good because it's deserving. That's like
yeah.
anybody like the Lifetime Achievement Awards you see people get.
Right.
They probably didn't ask for it, but people that come around, it's like a community. We putting it together to honor you. So yeah, it's deserving. But yeah, at least
Respect,
you
respect,
humble though, for sure.
respect, respect.
Good humility for sure. So, what advice would you give to aspiring stand-up comedians?
Well, I taught one, two, three, four comedy classes.
Okay, now, yes,
Over maybe a total of 40 students, and my
nice.
my advice was always be yourself.
Yeah,
Be who you are. Bring who you are to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Don't try and be like somebody else and this person. Bring who you are to the stage. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
And just stay authentic. Write your stories. Let you know what I mean? Write what happened to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, yup.
You put that back together. That's some good workshops. Listen.
Boy, them people drive me crazy. Like, hey, let me tell you, I'm done. I can't do no more comedy classes. Oh my gosh, because, and I get it, you know what I'm saying, but
we're gonna talk about this on camera. You gonna get
it? Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
because I go through all my own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then you got somebody, hey, coach, such and such. Hey, am I late? Hey, you ain't booked me. Why you don't book me? You ain't ready yet. Oh no. Like, it's so much drama. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And at some point you just be like, okay.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, it's woo.
But
it's love at the same time, because what it is I'm passionate about it. So I didn't just teach the class because I wanted a couple dollars or you know what I'm saying. I taught the class because I wanted y'all to win. I wanted them to win.
For sure.
And so my heart is in it.
And you basically paved the way. Like you said, you understand that is opening doors for everybody that came in your class.
I wanted to help them.
Listen, they doing something now, probably.
And then afterwards, the class is over with. We still talking about it. I'm still mentoring. I'm still helping them. Tell them how to write. What's next and how to charge people, and you know what I'm saying. All the different stuff, man. But
that's good.
Like anybody, get overwhelming that sometimes. You're dealing with, like I said, it's over 40 of them.
Yeah, you only one human, so we're doing the best we
can.
Person.
Yeah, maybe so it's 40, maybe 20 quit. You know what I'm saying? The other 20 is still trying to out here navigate. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. And they're looking at you like, put me on.
Put me on. And they know I'm always honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna give you nothing that you don't deserve. I just don't believe in it because you won't appreciate it.
Exactly.
When you do deserve it, you'll appreciate it much more.
That's for anything in life.
Yeah, man. And I don't give my, like, if I have and my bad shows may be somebody good shows.
That's right.
But if I don't feel comfortable with what I did, then I'm hard. I'm like, man, all right, bro, you got to tighten it up, man.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's next? Like, so it's hard for me to lie to them and say, oh man, you did good when I don't. You ain't did. Like, listen to the audience. The audience, you can't talk about the two people laughing. I'm talking about what about the rest of the room? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Somebody gonna feel for you.
Exactly. And then everybody gonna come to you and say, oh man, you did good.
After
the show, it wasn't that, but they just being nice to you.
Yeah, and really that's not. Listen, you gotta have tough skin, and not just industry, but everything you do. You do.
You gotta have tough skin, and you gotta have the desire to want to be better.
Yeah, and then when you bomb or whatever, like you said, the tough skin comes in that you gotta be able to be coachable and take the criticism. So if somebody telling you something, that don't mean go quit and then this ain't for me. No, that means now you take that as a band-aid and you go do better. That's it. Just make it better. Go back to the drawing board, make better material. Simple.
Not going behind. He hate me.
He
hate on me. No, man. I want you to be better. I want you to be. You're not and I tell people this all the time, and I'm not being boastful, but nobody's a threat to me.
Right.
And not because I'm so much better than them, because I look at everything I do as what God has for me is for me.
You. Yes, it is.
Like yours don't, like my blessings. Yeah. Your blessings don't affect my blessings.
Got nothing to do with mine or yours.
Exactly. Nope. So that's just how I look at it. Like, I see people winning, and I may not. Of course, you're like, man, I wanna win. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at it like a competition.
Why you ain't there yet?
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at it like, okay, God, when you see fit, I want it in your time anyway. Yes. I'm cool. I'm comfortable, and even in comedy in general, like, people like, man, you feel like you made it. Yeah, I feel like I've been doing comedy 18 years. I've been doing comedy only for 12 years,
Mm-hmm.
where it supported my family, 6 kids, and
Nice.
you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I wake up when I want to wake up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying. I go to work when I want to go to work, and so I feel like not that I made it, but I feel like it's been such a
Your
blessing.
peace of mind and your freedom. And
It's
you
a
can
freedom,
afford to
man.
live.
I've been my kids is in sports. I was able to go to
Come on
everything
now.
and pick them up and do.
Yeah.
I was able to maneuver stuff, man. My wife dropping the rock, like I
Yeah.
was able to do a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
because of the freedom that comedy gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And so when people say you made it, I feel like my mind is free.
That's right. And still
You know what
making
I'm
it.
saying?
That's why people like to say the thing is, yeah, we all want to win. We all going to win eventually, like you say, if you really discipline into it. But the thing about it, just because God gave you the promise, that don't mean it's got to happen overnight. You know, like
Exactly.
it's not a rush. It's just that in your timing, because it hit different when, like you said, as you making it each milestone. You like, listen, yeah, this is feel good. You know, we can do this now. You know, but it just get better and better. And when God give it to you, like you said, if He give it to you prematurely, think about it. If you would the accolades and stuff you have now, if you had this maybe 7, 8 years ago, you think you probably was your mindset the same 8 years ago?
No, probably no at all.
You feel yourself evolve from then, right? So it comes when it's supposed to come. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know how to handle it though. Yeah. That's a good thing. So, are there any other mediums you like to explore, such as acting or writing? Of course, you're already acting.
Yeah, I've been acting. I do want to dive more into it. Like I was telling you, we supposed to work together.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I got about 3 scripts written. Yes. I mean, not written, but the ideas of them kind of got them written down. And she's gonna put it in the script.
We're gonna make a movie out of this
thing. Yeah. And so I do want to I want to do more of that and get kind of behind the scenes on certain things. You know what I'm saying as well. So
okay, so yeah, like the forefront and the back.
Yeah. Because I want to see like I want to see what I want to be. I like to be challenged. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I like to be challenged. So.
Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah. I love it. That's me. So, what projects do you have coming up, and where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? This is our last question. Let's get on that. What you got coming up?
I got coming up, man. The Mike Larry show. The Mike Larry show is not a podcast; it's a talk show. Yes. That I kind of want to. And it may not be forever, you know. So I may only do 2 seasons, but I want to jump into it
epic,
and see what I can do and see, you know, just challenge myself. I'm shooting another special after I put this other one that's a long story.
Yes.
Once this one come on, we push this one a little bit. Then I got another one that I've been working on new material. I want to get a tour going in the next year or so where. I've been on maybe 4 tours that I put on myself, and I don't really call them a tour. Even the name titles of it, I call it. It's not a tour. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying?
I like that though.
Yeah, because this ain't really. I feel like a tour is when certain cities is demanding for you to come.
Okay.
And your name on the platform only, and you selling out theaters.
Like that, right?
Selling out theaters. You know what I'm saying? You're selling out places without even really working as hard. And that's when I feel like a real tour is. So I mean, that's just me. Everybody y'all feel how y'all want to feel. But so I need to really. I'm looking forward to pushing my name more.
For sure.
And the demand be wanting more in other states and stuff. Okay. So
I can see that. I mean, you are the brand, so you know it's really your name is making a name for itself, honestly. So yeah, more than you probably even know.
and the movies.
Yes. Go back and watch all his movies. He got how many movies you in?
About 14, 15.
About 14. Man. Look him up. Go to Google. Matter of fact, follow down below and keep up with everything that he's doing, so you can see what's coming out next.
Exactly.
Exactly. And last question: where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself in the next 5 years. Man. Big house, big man. Like I see myself being comfortable, super comfortable, man, and being able to do what I want to do and be able to create like how I want to create, and name just truly be in demand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna get done.
Yeah. Man, I see I got a nonprofit too called 100% Real Fathers.
What's that again?
It's called 100% Real Fathers.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it about?
So in the beginning, I don't know if I told y'all like. I had custody of my kids. 2 kids had custody of them.
Okay.
But after the divorce, me and their mother, we had separated. And then she ended up, anyway, I ended up getting the kids. And I was in a messed up situation where I was homeless. We was homeless for the most part. And every program I tried to get on to try to help me, they had no programs for a father.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so I knew like once I got up out of that, and I was going to do something to help fathers that's going through that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I came up with. So now we got a bunch of different programs. I got resources. And also we do like mentoring programs. We go to
Nice.
different places and mentor young men.
Okay.
And we do a balloon release every year on
Mhm.
Father's Day.
Nice.
On Father's Day,
Oh man, that's dope.
we do a balloon release where you put your name of your father on the balloon if you got a father that passed away, and then we do a prayer and then release the balloons.
I love that. I love that. That's good
Yeah.
unity because there's not a lot of resources for fathers out here.
At
honestly,
all, at all.
Like you said, we're gonna speak for the fathers, the one who really want to be a father.
Real
Right?
talk,
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
talk. And then
That's
sometimes, fathers, young men don't know how to be a father if they never seen something. They never seen an example of a father. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what our program do too.
Okay.
We teach young men how to be men and not abusing women and learning how to use your tone and understanding where you at as far as being a man in the house.
How to process your emotions and a lot of things. I like that. Come on. I love it. We need that. So you being a father overall to all the boys. I love that.
Yes.
That's dope. God gonna bless you 100-fold for that. Just off of that. So yeah. So listen, y'all heard it. Stay tuned. Follow everything that he got going on. Stay connected. And thank y'all for tuning in. We out.